Pearce was. Smith. Barnes. On the scores for it and gets it. 3 up for England. Barnes. Pearce. Mehmet. Izzat. Oh, fired the ball at Ali. Smith makes the run out to the left. Goon has gone with him. No ball. Smith. Platt has got forward. Barnes. Kind of got it away. Thomas, good header. Lineker. Barnes. 1 touch too many. Although it ran loose. It's a little harsh on him, but somehow when he's playing for England, he always wants to make sure.
Good position. Gary Lineker holds it up. Little layoff. The second touch was the one that was too heavy. Gave the chance for the goalkeeper to come and spread. Perhaps the first touch had been a little bit wider. It would have given him the option on the shot. I think he got tucked underneath him and he needed the second one and knocked it too far.
Wise. Crossed by Barnes. That shot was blocked. That's a bit further back and the Turks screaming out.
Looks a terrible pass there, but that was the old charge of the Night Brigade there from the Turkish defence. They motored out to the halfway line, and their under-21 defence did it very much yesterday, and Grant Taylor's obviously watched it because the England team did well, moved out with them, but found it difficult then to clip it over the top, and it just dribbled out of play rather tamely in the end.
Pallister. Waiting for Mehmet to make the error, which he did. And now Ridvan. Cover by Dixon. Lineker. Barnes takes over. Not for long. Ali. A bit to do. He's got 3 England men around him. Thomas wins possession. Gurkhan. Just battling by the captain. The free kick is given against Gary Lineker. Seemed a bit surprising. Platt. That's made the run and got away for a moment. 3 waiting for the cross. Good header out by Recep. Beat Lineker. Gurkhan. Mehmet. Smith down the middle. And the goalkeeper loses. Gurkhan covers and the whistle had gone anyway for a challenge on the goalkeeper. It seemed to me to be a question of a goalkeeper coming out, big man down the middle chasing in. But the goalkeepers always win those with referees.
Particularly on the continent. I mean, from my point of view, there was nothing wrong with that challenge. And I think Alan Smith just got there first and then hit the goalkeeper, who was a bit wary, had one eye on him and the other on the ball, and that's why it bobbled away. I'm not sure any England player would have got on the end of it to put it into the net, but no way was it a free kick.
Coming up to the end of the first third of the contest. No score here in Izmir between Turkey and England. That was the case over 90 minutes. in Dublin this afternoon between the Republic of Ireland and Poland. In terms of chances in this one, England have had 2 to Turkey's 1. Turkey's 1 caused by the pace and efforts of Ridvan. England's chances both falling to John Barnes. Here's Ridvan again. No room for manoeuvre there. Unal. Ridvan, incidentally, the one member of the side from Fenerbahce. His last appearance in the national side was back in May '89. Been out all that time with knee problems. David Seaman, 3 caps on the trot now. Confidence in the Turkish side. Barnes. Subtly on. Smith trying to get behind the sweeper. Has been given which Stuart Pearce can take, for which Pallister has gone forward on the far side from the kicker, the near side from our viewpoint. Lineker, Platt and Smith, the others in the area. And it's won by Pallister. And Wise, has it gone? Yes, it has. And little Dennis Wise, wasn't a classic goal, but he won't mind about that. The ball won by Pallister in the air, and Wise managing to get a part of his small frame on the end of it to make sure that it went over the line.
It was a classic bobbler, I think, wasn't it? Gary Pallister's height there, getting that first touch, and I thought he might have headed it, Dennis Wise. Went to hit it with his left foot. I think the goalkeeper hit him, and it came back off either his arm or his knee or something. I'm sure he's not complaining, whatever it was, because he's ended up in the back of the net, and a crucial time to score.
Well, there were no complaints from the Turkish players, but it'd be interesting to see whether it did in fact go in off his arm. Went for the shot. Well, one of those iffy ones, but it counts. So England have the lead coming up to the 33rd minute of the match. The midfield hasn't done quite as well as one would wish. One of the quartet, one of the new caps, has given England the lead. That's good play by Ridvan. Wanted to do too much. Had the opportunity for the shot. And Wise now the defender after playing the role of scorer. Free kick against the gift.
It was important for England to score then, because they'd had quite a good spell of 15 minutes or so with the John Barnes and then the Alan Smith, the free kick. And I think if you're playing in a side that's just had 1 or 2 near misses, you get a bit frustrated. So I think it was important that they then got ahead.
Here's Wise. Holding it off. Holding his man off. Pearce. Plenty of noise being made by England supporters. Pearce having to tidy a mess of his own making. England have broken their duck in Izmir. Gürkan's clearance by no means as confident as most of those that have gone before. Good batting by Ali against Thomas. Hope he knows who he's taking on. Barnes. Doesn't get the better of Reza, or does he? That's nicely brought out. Ridvan. Away from Pallister, who gets back at him to be alongside and force him to turn for the second time. Tanju plays it back to him again. And Ridvan was offside.
Good individual, Ridvan. I've been impressed with him opening half an hour or so. Laurie McMenamin and Grant Taylor just trying to keep the momentum going. But Ridvan is the one player in the Turkish side who has caused some problems with his ability to take people on.
6. Long for Smith when Lineker was in space, and Smith was asked to move about 15 yards to the left. Germans haven't been that productive, in my opinion. Tanju, won by Pallister. Platt, Pierce. That's down the middle. Lineker now just to his right. 4 behind them. And the back 4 pushing forward as well. Comes to Smith. We're going to let him go then. It's Unal. Running steps of Lineker seem to have an effect then. Barnes gives it away. Bit of space for Ali. Walker has gone across. Tanju is in the middle. Free kick. I'm not very happy about that, because that was a clear opportunity for a cross of the ball. 10, Tanju was waiting, and there were others coming up. Fouled by Des Walker. Ogun has joined the others up front. And Tanju! Well, it was a chance for a man who was once the winner of the Golden Boot, for the top scorer at club level for his club, Galatasaray. Wasn't marked. Couldn't direct the header.
Well, there's a discussion going on, shall we call it, in the English defence as to how Tanju aimed to have, 3 or 4 yards of space at the far post, and I think it's Lee Dixon who that decided, just crept into the middle, wasn't picking up anyone, as you saw probably in the replay, and I think it was his man who got free.
Platt, a nice little header. Dixon. Smith. On for Wise. Lineker in the area, so is Barnes, but the ball isn't. Dixon. Smith. Dixon. Wise just ahead of him on the touchline. Smith further down. Gurkhan. It's a bit casual then, and that's well played by Smith, who's then seemed to me to be obstructed. Mohammed got the Turks out of trouble. And now they'll be completely out of trouble from the free kick. Telegraph pass by Mehmet. Lineker. Good play. Stuart Pearce. Smith came off the woodwork, and a great stop denies Jeff Thomas becoming the second debutant scoring in this match. Wonderful run though by Stuart Pearce. Involved twice in the move, got in the cross. Smith up onto the woodwork, and it's Thomas who hits it, does well to keep it down, and the goalkeeper turns it over. Little nod on. Goalkeeper in extremis again, but again gets the benefit of the referee's whistle.
Easily the best move of the game by England, the little triangle, John Barnes, Stuart Pearce, and of course also we've just seen this corner kick as it came on. Gary Pallister nodding it in. But it was Gary Lineker, as I say, John Barnes and Stuart Pearce who created that opening. Stuart Pearce, good near post cross. Alan Smith, who I think worked very hard, very unselfish, linked the team played very, very well, deserved the goal, came back off the woodwork. Jeff Thomas, as you say, kept his volley down well, and the goalkeeper pulling out a save that we hadn't anticipated from him so far.
No test for Seaman from Recep. We're into the last 5 minutes of the first half. England leading by a goal to nothing. Scorer Dennis Wise. Gokhan. Mehmet. Unal. Deal for handball. It's not going to be given. As Walker comes away. A bit of booing backs up the argument by Tanju, who is a little wont to carry the debate on for quite a long time. He's got himself booked in Warsaw for precisely that. Hold off his man well, they do now. Mohammed. Good running. Not the pass.
Got a free kick. Just got a free kick in a nasty situation, though. The referees pounced on that. Any opportunity to give them a free kick, and that's in a dangerous situation.
The team wants the ball a little bit further over. The referee, I think, will want it a little further back. Does indeed. So Ridvan is the most likely striker. Arezar's behind him. In fact, it's not Ridvan, it's taken by Tanju. Now David Platt. Wise popping up on the left side for the first time. Useful ball to Barnes. Referee allowing play to go on, and rightly. Barnes not getting the cross that he was hoping for. Ogun. Tanju, 4 ball. Stuart Pearce, I must say, I was going to say it's good to see him going forward, but not like that. All that, it happens to everyone, stepped on the ball. Return forward for the first time. Ridvan, won by Pallister comfortably. Slow to come out. Mehmet. We've got 2 in on the 18-yard line. Tanju and Ali. Ali now comes out to collect, number 11. Well up again by Pallister. Into the last minute and a half of the first half. Tanju is just onside. Getting support. Ridvan. And the shot was from Unal. Smith. Lineker. Gokhan. Western half has certainly had a fair amount of goal-mouth incident. The 1 goal scored by Dennis Wise in the 31st minute. Lineker. Wise. Comes inside when there was more room outside. This will run by Ali, covered by Walker. They're not lacking in pace, this Turkish team, and they have supported quite well from midfield. Do concentrated simply on playing rather than acting as part-time referee as well. It might add to a few problems that England have had. 2 in the area against 2 at the moment. And the referee brings the first half to an end. England leading by 1-0 to nothing. Not a classic goal. Down to the heading power of Bannister, and Wise trying to get on the end. Stretch, didn't get it cleanly, but it came back onto his body and on over the line. Trevor.
Well, I think Graham Taylor will be satisfied to have, I mean, his main priority would be to win this game, and he's got the 1-0 lead. It was a hard-working performance. I mean, there are still, you know, faults there, but I don't think that's surprising when you've got 2 or 3 new faces into the lineup. I thought Alan Smith had a good game. John Barnes showed 1 or 2 fleeting efforts of his going forward. So let's hope the second half we can continue that way.
Well, as the Turkish want their interviews, Dennis Wise goes off under the armpit of Laurie McMenemy, smiling hugely.
At least the England players don't have to do half-time interviews. But roughly from England's point of view, Jimmy, things going pretty well to plan. What's your opinion?
Well, they are. There are going to be 1 or 2 red faces when they look at the goal scorers tomorrow and it says Dennis Wise, aren't they? Because he was meant to be hopeless, you know, out of form, impossible to play in the England team and all that kind of thing. And it just shows you that, for once, the manager's trying.
Stevie Hodge on for Jeff Thomas as the Turkish interviews and presentation continues. We'll return to our team out there. Trevor Brooking and Barry Davis.
Yes, the England substitution during the half-time interval sees the arrival for the second half of Stevie Hodge in place of Jeff Thomas. We think it's because of a knock that Jeff Thomas took, but it's a real opportunity this for Stevie Hodge. Has always wanted to play for England in the middle of the midfield, a place that he tried to get from Brian Robson, which was like banging a head against a brick wall. Stevie Hodge now gets the chance here in Izmir. Season with a lot of injuries. That's surely vital for Nottingham Forest in the upcoming cup final. This is club captain Stuart Pearce, rather pulled that across. Shadow now is almost completely across the pitch, so the conditions will be a little cooler for the England players. No changes, incidentally, in the Turkish lineup.
As you say, Steve Hodge, that is his best position, central midfield. I can only think Jeff Thomas must have got it. I'm not sure whether he assumed what it was, because I thought he and David Platt made a lot of good forward runs, which helped get the numbers better in the penalty area than perhaps we've had in recent games, which is why we had 1 or 2 more opportunities.
Ridvan, covering header was by Walker, and the back pass by Pearce. Errant. Second half opens with a corner to the home side. And the skipper down by the touchline. Ridvan. Met by Lee Dixon. A few problems in the first half, the Arsenal fullback, I think it's fair to say. With determination from the skipper, Lineker. Gets it back from Smith. A little bit sharp for Lineker. Smith can be pleased with his first 45 minutes back in the England setup. Chosen in the starting lineup for only the 2nd time, winning his 5th cap. A very comfortable afternoon so far for the West German official. Smith. Really taking exactly the same position as Jeff Thomas, a position which he would choose for himself in any team that he played, the left, the centre of midfield. Free kick to be taken by Mohammed. Quite long. Comes out to John Barnes. Smith in the centre circle. Lineker going away in the inside right position. Hodge in possession. Smith. Checking. I reckon we played 3 minutes of the second half. Barnes, the pass made for Smith. Mehmet. Walker covering. Run by Ali. Let it go in the second half. England certainly wouldn't go amiss. It might give Graham Taylor the chance on his side to really settle down and tell him a bit more about the combination he's chosen for this contest. So not too many managers have awarded new caps in competitive games. Two of them. He's got a third, David Batty of Leeds, on the bench. So to coin a political phrase which has been popular recently, he's certainly his own man. Ridvan. Out by Pallister. Over the head of Karamar Unal. Traps on spur. Missed the Polish trip because he was injured. And something that Piontek has had a lot to put up with. And he was saying to me before the match that players don't recover as quickly and the backup isn't quite as good as he was used to with the Danish team. 3 against 3 here. Offside. I think Ridvan, it won't count. There will be a roar, but it's not going to count. The flag has been up long since. The combination of the England 3 doing the job, nullifying the threat. But Ridvan wanting to go on and put it in the net. I think he knew it wasn't going to count. Confident appeal by Stuart Pearce. We can. Where's that? Barnes has tracked him all the way. That's a Mehmet. Wise coming into the middle of the midfield. Ridvan is behind most of the best things the Turks have done. And here's an opportunity. It's a good tackle by Walker. They wanted the penalty, but the referee was absolutely right. It was a good tackle by Walker on Ali. He was well placed, the West German official, but the crowd obviously didn't like it.
Got no need to come back inside there, Ali. He should have hit the shot early, taken it on his left foot. A great bit of individual skill by Ridvan, who went past 2 or 3 English defenders. And you just sense the English side hadn't quite started the second half with the momentum they did finish that last 20 minutes of the first. And they've got, whether the tactical change that we apparent it is Jeff Thomas going off and Steve Hodge coming on, whether it's just unsettled the rhythm of the English side, I don't know. But they've not started as committed.
To take the free kick. Smith is up on it. Goal kick. Again, you have to say, Graham Taylor seeing something that he wanted to change. Jeff Thomas, who didn't have a bad first 45 minutes at international level, losing out to the more experienced Steve Hodge. Players on the bench, incidentally. Chris Woods, the goalkeeper, Gary Stevens in defence, David Batty and Nigel Clough. Ridvan made a very good return after 2 years out of the international arena. That's a good run too by Ali. And just a moment then when Dennis Wise was caught sleeping. I think there was a bit of a shout. The run was by Unal. This is Ali. Barnes. And it's a corner. All credit to the Turkish team. This is a good start to the second half for them. Been playing 8 minutes, and they are, this juncture, serious.